bless, bless, bless. It's the Myrie Jane podcast. Yep, just gonna be talking about some things. Today I got a special guest. It's like family coming on. We're on Twitter X, right? Social platform that is not against the cannabis, right? So this is a big issue. It's probably the biggest issue in cannabis culture. Is social media. What we're allowed to do, because it is a social and it's media, but the media part, they really don't want cannabis businesses to prosper. Basically, the government wants to control everything. They want to control everything, and it's kind of hindering or slowing down a lot of people, right? There's content makers out there like me and others that when you're on Instagram, which that's their platform, they're gonna limit your reach. That's how it goes. They're gonna limit your reach. hmm They're gonna limit your reach, and slows down a lot of stuff. Just smoking right now, waiting for my special guest to come on. Let's see. Let's see where he's at. Let's see where he's at. This is a new platform for a lot of people. New platform for a lot of people. Hold on. Check it out. Just waiting right now. Little conversation with special guest Stoner P 23. See if he could come through. This is still new, man. New to a lot of people. Blazing up. What are you saying? You can hear me? Can you hear me? Just waiting. Okay, request one. Okay. Got you in. What are you saying?
Can you hear me?
To hear me
Can you
now?
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Good. Yeah, man.
Okay. It
This
was
is.
kind of lagging there for a sec.
I can hear you clear, very clear, yo.
Okay.
Yeah, man. This is new to you. You never been on this like this.
Yeah, I honestly, no disrespect to Twitter. I just, at the time when it first popped up,
Mm.
I didn't like the gist of it.
Yeah, but I know
Uh,
because I had Twitter for like a long time. I'm talking way back, but it wasn't this. Now it's completely different. It's
yeah, and
it's like
different management.
and better because they're not strict like Instagram and all these other
Oh,
platforms.
fuck.
Because remember, Elon likes weed.
Of course.
hmm So listen, I'm gonna tell you because we already have the experience with Instagram and other things.
hmm
This platform, okay, you see how what's his name? Burner was trying to. He has social. This is like
Yeah.
social, but more social because of the popularity of it. Right now, I've seen a lot of traffic from Instagram, like people like us leave that. Like they're
hmm
still on that, but they're here. Like you could sell shit, you could show weed on the
Yeah,
app.
I've been seeing it. I've been following through some pages and I was like, holy shit.
hmm you could do almost anything on this right now. Right now, we're like in the box that we're like in the spaces, but you could do
Yeah,
audio.
we're not audio.
Yeah, you could do
I bet
audio.
you know the update, like when they start updating more shit,
Yeah.
Instagram's over.
That's what I'm saying. You could do video right now with this.
Yeah,
You could do video right now with this. So
it's yo,
the only thing though, I
and
don't know
it's
if two people,
better.
I don't know if two people could do it at once though.
Oh, so like we're both alive at the same time.
Yeah, but they'll probably update that.
Maybe maybe it would probably slow. Like
Elon, remember it's Elon Musk, the technology expert.
yeah.
He makes sure everything is gonna be the best. He's the top of the when it comes to technology. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if AI starts growing weak.
Well, that's what's going on probably right now.
You never know, right?
Yeah, because all I'm gonna say is the freedom of speech is really here.
Mm.
You hate Trump or like Trump. Trump, what he said, expressed it himself, is like all those people who was against freedom of speech or trying to do censorship and all that shit. He's saying fuck that. Let it make people
Yeah,
express themselves more, even if you don't like it. Elon's with that. I'm kind of with that because for the last a couple years, they've been super sensitive on everything on social media.
oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Yo, okay, you think it's just a weed? It's not just a weed, yo. Just recently, in the other platform, when you say certain words, yo, you gotta even be
Yeah,
careful what you say. They'll friggin' give you whatever not a strike, but they'll
a
just
flag.
flag you for some simple shit. I remember my brother sent me something in a story, and it was just
Mm.
about fake information, and I got flagged just to put it in my story. It's not my fault. I just added it to my story.
Yeah,
And I got flagged for months. They put that shit on. That's fucked
bro,
up.
I couldn't even go live over a tuna can.
I'm not surprised. They stopped my collaboration on the D2E one because just I don't what was it for? Just because controversial shit. That's some. It's fucked up. It's too sensitive,
Yo, man, it's too.
and that's not even
But
weed.
anyways, what are you smoking on? We can talk about that.
That this is homegrown right now. It's smoking. The
Oh
Myrie
yeah.
Jane, the really Myrie Jane, I'm smoking.
Why? Your your pops was growing my strain.
Yeah,
Which yo, honestly, it came out good,
yeah.
but he should have pushed it a little bit longer.
You could have, but it was getting cold. Actually, it was starting to get cold.
Honestly, but it needs that. It needs that. The first frost in Toronto just came the other day.
Yeah, I know. But then shit when it
So
flew up, you remember shit will fly off. You have to wrap that up because when it dries up, it'll fly off. But
yeah, but
once
you wanted the potency though.
yeah, he got the potency. I smoked it, man. I've been smoking. I
Yeah.
want. I want some more. That shit, I smoke a lot, and to me, because I seen people order stuff and the different qualities, and like from
Yeah.
these different places, and to me, that's a good quality. When you buy that quality from just say down here
Mm.
where I'm at, that cost
Yeah.
actually it's not cheap. That type of quality that they're gonna charge you a lot of money more. I smoke shit what's way under that, but it's like still a certain price. You get what I mean? But
Yeah.
once you know,
Yeah.
put it
Yeah.
this way: once it's rosy, when it smells rosy, when your hand has that a little sticky on it, that's expensive.
Hmm.
That's an expense. It's going up in price. It's gonna go. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Like what I'm smoking right now.
anything where your hand is sticky. It's not gonna be cheap. It's gonna be like
Gee, yo,
the
bro,
cheapest is $90 maybe, 80, 90 maybe,
the
maybe.
weed, the weed that I fucking have right now, bro, this atomic pink, bro. Like every time I'm pressing, like when I was rolling my joint, I had to wash my hands.
Yes, that's the one that I'm usually used to.
As
For a
much
good,
as I don't want to like wash my hands, but like fuck,
you have to.
you
No,
have to.
for a good while I've been smoking good stuff, but it's not like my friend where I usually pick off of before, but he
Hmm.
moved. He just moved because it's not like right where I'm at anymore. So he moved.
Yeah.
But his stuff was expensive, but I understand why it was because it was like what you just said. And when you smoke one of his spliffs, you're not going to smoke over. You know how some people go smoke three.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's one of them like after you smoke that fucking spliff, you're gonna be fucked for a good while.
You-
You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna create my own pre roll, eh?
Yeah.
It's called the Stoner Peas Death Fuzz. Right? So it's gonna be like a 2 gram joint
Mm.
infused with fucking rosin, hash, and oil and flour. Okay? The reason why I'm calling it a death fuzz is because it's it's on my level. It's on my level, but you don't have to smoke that much. You can
Yeah.
take a couple pulls and you feel nice and out it up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right
So,
now, right now, it's funny though because I know you see it and I see it. I see one, two people in Toronto try, but in regards to
mhm,
like, okay, we do podcasts up from time, but in regards to like a
mm,
cannabis platform, like how you done Smokers Closet and I have the Myrie Jane and
yeah.
stuff like that, there's nobody. They could try, but I said nobody authentic I've seen still on that, even though we have it legal in all of Canada, and it, like
Well, there's a
nobody.
one tool. There's a one tool
Not in Toronto.
that started. I'm sorry, I say Canada, though.
Yeah,
Right? But it's more out west, right?
yeah, west, not but down here.
Not down here, really. We're like we control it.
Yes, because if you look, that's what one market I'm looking at. Because okay, everybody's doing the same thing. You already know. Like when it in regards to conversations, we do it. We've been doing it, talking about like the industry for the music side and whatever. But when it
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
to like, we talked about cannabis too, enough. But I mean, when it comes to
Of course.
a concentrated platform, I can't say, oh,
Mm.
there's this guy, there's this guy, you know, or these people. Yeah, I know of them. Up in
I,
Toronto, people are trying, but they're lazy with it because they're not really. This they
honestly,
don't know. They don't know. What I think most of them, the people who have the access, don't have education on it, or they just
no,
tried. They just started.
no, they're just newbies,
Yeah. To me, even a 10-year
right?
person is a newbie. A 10-year person
You
is a
gotta
newbie.
know the, the knowledge behind that shit.
And the
I
people
was
who have
there. I was
knowledge.
there when that goof fucking Mark Emery now fucking was waiting for the rights of cannabis, right?
Yeah.
So the reason why
There's
I'm
no.
calling him a goof because he used the politician side, the weed for a politician side.
Oh, I know what you're
You know,
talking about. But
you get what I'm saying. Plus, there's a little faults in his resume that I don't agree on.
probably. But yo, you know
You
what
know
I
what I
learned?
mean?
You know what I learned? Because I know you're around there, but I learned because I talked to some of these people in the whatever the community. There's more.
Mm,
Okay, there's how would I say? Maybe more, but there's at least two communities what I see, or it could be more.
mm,
But I'm saying it's like this: there's the old guard of community trying to hold on to it, and
yeah.
then there's the ones who are like us, and then there's the younger generation who's just getting more introduced to this freedom of it. But us now, right?
Yeah.
Besides us, this is what they're scared of, and they don't have. And I see people doing their recruiting. They can't recruit me.
Yeah.
We have a
Uh,
hip hop culture because, like it or not, hip hop and reggae, for example, for years was the ones who were promoting this shit.
of
So
course.
no one I see in Canada has that background like me or you or my brother.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't have both. So the ones who are like the old fashioned ones are trying to recruit people like us under them. I
Mm-hmm.
seen it. I see it. And I'm not falling for that shit. We could do our own shit. So there's to me there's two communities. There's the old community, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
they didn't include everybody. They didn't include all races. And then there's the ones like me and you who are more like
Mm-hmm.
they don't have that. They see a black guy, white guys,
Yeah.
other people, and they're all connected through probably the music. They don't have that. The older ones are more like separated. You get what I mean? Like you're not gonna
But yeah,
find
it's
a old black guy chilling with no old white guy who likes weed. You get what I mean? You're not really
yeah,
separated
of
that way.
course.
That's why I see they're scared of people like us because we're the new shit. We're
Mm-hmm.
newer and we're more hip, and we could attract people. Because look at it in America. What promotes cannabis? Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa,
Yep.
Burner. I don't see no
Yeah.
rockers promoting weed. I don't see no other genre really promoting the weed. It's
Well,
hip hop.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, no, I know Willie. You know what I mean? Like a whole
Yeah, yeah.
bag load of people who like promote it. So they're scared here, right down here. They're scared of people like us, and you can't
Yeah.
stop it. So what I see with the algorithm, I'm doing what I'm doing. We built what we built, but what needs to, like I told my brother, what we need to do is start to concentrate on other things, because what you when you build something, you want to rebuild another thing. So to me, I'm building up this the Myrie Jane or whatever you do
Hmm.
support. We have to build up the cannabis side now. What
Well, yeah, it's
we have to
of
talk
course.
more about that. We could talk about all the other shit if we want, but
Yo,
we have to kind of
believe it
talk
or
about
not,
that.
believe it or not, yo, sports and cannabis go hand in hand now,
Yes, yes,
right?
you're right.
So
Boxing, especially.
boxing, you know what I mean? Basketball, you know, Allen Iverson has his own brand. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So like cannabis is they took it they took it away from us with legalization. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Because before, if you were from the hood or if you're black, they're gonna that was the stereotype. Yo, I'm gonna go to jungle or some place to go get
Yeah,
herbs.
I'm gonna go
No.
drink shit.
Yes, so certain people would ask you who are not from those places, yo, could you get for me or shit like that? Or
Mm,
if it wasn't from that, you really have to know somebody in the bushes, like the sticks, and you still have to be
of
there from.
course.
You have to be. It's not. It wasn't like anybody could just know somebody
Yeah,
from
pull
the
up
land
in this, but nah,
and
bro.
sitting. So everybody had to go to the streets, and who had the streets? If it wasn't a black guy, it's a Vietnamese
Yeah,
or maybe one, two other people, but it's rare. Like it's rare.
like yo, back in the 90s when hydro wasn't, you know, up there, it was mostly cess, right? So
Yeah,
it was a Yanni man. You're gonna go check a Yanni.
yeah.
That was the thing.
If you wanted the high, like what we call now the high grade hydro, you have to know. To me, what I seen is a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
Italian, but it's a lot of Italian guys had them, and the Portuguese and
yeah.
Vietnamese. Cause yo, let me tell you, my brother Nick, always had the. I still to this day, let me tell you, to this day,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really seen, and this guy Bubba in our section, I haven't seen no weed like how he used to bring over, like
Mm-hmm.
stinking, fucking stinking shit. It will stink up the house. We had,
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, I haven't smoked anything where like, you see what you say, your hand sticky. Every night this
Mm.
man used to come over. We watching wrestling and it would be sticky, icky. We would have to, our breakers, we used to get that
Yo,
day off, always have to change the breakers. We would always have to change breakers because it
do
was
you
so sticky.
find the weed back in the day, like the hydro, was more lime green than now?
Yes, it was. Yes, I was thinking of it as you're talking. It was more lime green. It was lime green.
I think,
Shit like that.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? And now there's
Yo,
different buds, color of buds and
we
shit.
were we were abusing it because some of the shit what we used to get was strong. I could actually say, I know the strong shit now, but I could actually say, do you think it was weaker? No, it was stronger before.
Yo,
I
bro,
remember.
when I first smoked hydro,
Mm,
yo, I came from this girl's house, right? And she gave me a joint and smoke. Yo, I had the spin.
yeah,
See? I had the spins and I was like, what the fuck? And then I puked whatever I ate. It
yeah,
was ketchup
man.
chips. See?
High school, I used to smoke all of that constantly. There's only one guy had cess. I know I had cess from my cousin, but one Spanish guy from Finch had cess. He only smoked the cess, right?
Oh,
But the rest, yo, like what we're talking about, like my brother, for
mm-hmm.
example, what he used to bring, it used to be fucking like, I don't know how we done it. We were just spoiled. We used to smoke one after like a
Yeah.
couple minutes, but you can't do that now with that type of quality. It would be his quality for would be expensive. That type of quality would be like what they sell for 200 for what a quarter or
A
something like
bounce.
that. Yeah, it
Okay.
would be like that, or whatever an ounce. No, it would be very expensive because that shit is like sticky and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And when we used to buy amounts, I don't know if people are getting generous or something, but when we would buy like a 20, let's say a 20 bag, like from a
Mm-hmm.
certain guy, the guy who we know, Bubs, he would
Mm-hmm.
give us like what you would pay for now, maybe almost $60
Yeah.
for
Mm.
$20, like
You know,
big buds, four or
when I
five big
was
buds.
when I moved out to BC, right? And this is before legalization, right? So
Mm.
they had like their little afters, spots that had sell weed or whatever, right?
Mm.
So it was expensive.
Yeah.
If you wanted like the sour D's, you know what I
It wasn't
mean?
cheap.
It wasn't cheap, bro. Like half a quarter was like $50 at that time.
Yeah.
It still is $50 now because the government put taxes on shit.
That's why I don't go.
But
No, that's why I don't go to the
nah,
dispensaries.
son.
The delivery is better though. Delivery is better
Yeah,
because it's not coming from the commercial dispensaries. You could,
yeah. I just go to the
you could
black
get,
market.
you could get an ounce for the delivery certain places for like 50s. Like I mean, the cheapest is about, yeah, about $50.
Yeah, that's for
Maybe maybe
that's for
maybe 80, maybe 80.
A
Yeah, you could get an ounce though.
A grade.
It's still better than, yo.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. It depends
yo,
where
you
it
can
depends. It depends where you're getting it from too. We always have
you
to
can
put
get an
that
ounce for like $30 now
yes,
in some
because you know
spots.
why? You know why? Because more people are growing themselves. You remember what we
Yeah,
said? It's gonna
yeah.
get cheaper as years go by. People get educated, like what my pops grew.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a whole, like, more people are like doing that. Like a
Yeah,
whole
of
bunch
course.
of people, a group of people are doing that. Do you really have to buy any herbs? Think of it. Just say
No.
like you're in a neighborhood and you know 8 men who are doing the same thing like you, growing 8
Mm-hmm.
people. You're all gonna do bartering.
Yeah, of
You're all
course.
gonna do bartering. So because of that now, it cheapened down the industry down here because someone says, "Yo, everybody, the more people have it, the more cheaper it's gonna get."
Uh,
It makes sense. The less people have it, the more expensive. So if like for example up these ways, you cannot make it expensive up here because you can walk down the street a dispensary. You walk down here, there's like dispensaries every fucking
yeah,
place.
like
So
in my area, I don't even want to start with that. Because like in a matter of like a minute of each other, there's like six.
but why are they expensive still? That's what I find stupid down
No,
here. It's
but
still
why?
expensive.
Okay, government did it wrong. Okay, the legalization they did it wrong. That whole
Yeah.
lottery thing was bullshit, right?
I like the freedom. I like the freedom that you could easily just bun it, walk in, and
Yeah, I
no
know that.
botheration.
Okay, that no problem. But when it came to the retail, right?
Yeah.
They just first of all they win either way, right?
Yeah.
Because whoever took their loans or whatever from the government, they're stupid,
Mm.
right? Because you're putting yourself in debt. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You're
It's
gonna
the
be forced
excitement.
to.
It's the excitement they
So
got people with.
yeah, right. But look how much money that the government made, right, off of the closures of companies that closed down because they couldn't make any money.
No, because it illegally was open, not paying the government.
No, not even that, bro. Not even that. So all these government dispensaries, right?
Yeah.
So I take say 50 grand
Yeah.
from the government to open up a shop per se,
Yeah.
right? Remember, I have to pay staff, I have to pay for products. Right? Remember, they don't
Insurance.
give you insurance, everything. So every month you don't see profit. You don't see profit. So like a year times, they're gonna force to close down because three other are just opened up.
So you know what I see with that now? What you say, that problem, which is a big problem. When you're doing this type of business, like what you say, you have to
Mm.
promote yourself. Promotion is very important. Meaning,
Of course.
you're gonna have to have events, right?
Yep.
You're gonna have to make people kind of like pay for you to sponsor them or something like
Of
that.
course.
You're gonna have to you have to be out there. You have to be really social, and you
Like
have to make
for
products what are not like you have to sell shirt merch. You have to sell things what
exactly.
you can make money off of. That's why.
For example, shout out to certified language. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Those guys, I do promos for them, right? They scratch my back, I scratch that. I make merch for them, right?
Yeah.
It comes hand in hand. I set up events for them,
Yeah.
right? It comes hand in hand. So you need somebody like me, right? to help
Yeah.
you push your brand.
All those
Yeah,
places,
because
yo, Sterner P, we were talking about this. All these weed places need people like me and you and my bro. They
hmm
all need people because no one's gonna believe your shit if you don't
yeah,
have people like us promoting it.
of course.
I seen some of these greedy guys, right?
hmm
They have the wrong people promoting it. And if you say, not saying they ain't making no money, but they ain't getting big because no one's gonna believe. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna say, it. If you don't have kind of the look, the stereotypical look,
Yeah,
you ain't selling. If you
no.
don't have the hip look, you can't promote a place and you just look like the average Joe. No one's gonna believe
Yeah.
it. That's
And
why
then
people got
none of
rat.
two companies, right, that are successful, right, is shout out to Big Boss, you know what I mean, and shout out to Afropink,
Yeah,
all
respect to
right,
them.
because the reason why they got themselves into a dispensary,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, and it's not from the government,
no,
right? It's cafe. So
yeah,
if you're a grower or have a company, you want to get yourself into one of these individuals or open up your own store.
yeah.
Right?
And these stores, these people need people like us to be ambassadors. You need people like us to be the taste testers because
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be straight up. Real smokers are not just don't trust any place just because they have a cannabis shop. I'm
No,
one of those guys. I go into plenty dispensaries, walk in and out, in and out, in and out quick. Soon as
the, only-
I just go,
the only thing I
yeah,
go to the dispensary for is the cigarettes.
man. I just go in and out, especially the prices, man. I look at it.
No, the government's stupid. The government's stupid.
Yo, one time I bought something. I was so desperate. I bought something down the way where my brother is, and it was like $40 for I forgot how much it was. But when I opened this shit up, I was disappointed because
Dry, no humidity
dry.
pack.
And when I smoked it, it's like it gave me more of like a headache than
Yeah.
getting feeling good. So since I seen that, I said, "Fuck that shit, man." Because everybody who buys from the dispensary, the shit looks like plastic to me. Like you get what I mean? It's not like
Mm-hmm.
weed's supposed to be rosy. If not rosy, a little bushy, at least a little bushy, but still have a smell to
I'm
it.
trying to say, yo, even cookies brand, I'm not feeling that.
No, I'm not feeling that. How successful are they right now?
They are some, well, these are fucking
Yeah, the
top
rich.
five billionaires.
Yeah, no, I mean in Toronto, the yuppies will support it, but in
Uh-huh.
Toronto they got competition. When you come to Canada, it's a different market.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, we were a little bit more free with the weed, even when it was illegal, than America.
Uh-huh.
I would like really. There's been strands out here a long time and growers a long time. So when cookies come, what I found out, cookies
Yeah,
has a Canadian distributor. It's a Canadian.
yeah, I know.
It's getting created here. It's not
Yeah.
getting created in America.
Uh-uh.
Hold on. It's not getting
It's from
created in
Campbell.
America.
Cam- Campbell should grows it for them.
Yo, and in Hamilton, that's where it's
Yeah,
coming from. A lot of the
yeah.
shit.
Oh no, that's what I mean. Camel
Yeah. Oh
is
yeah.
the company,
Yeah.
and they grow. Remember, I went to his opening and waited in that fucking cold for nothing.
Most of all the stuff what you see in like the GTA is coming
Uh,
from the Niagara region, like the wine.
yeah,
Like
because
most of it.
that's where all the big factories and farms are. Uh,
Yeah. Most of it
uh,
is all it's all in because they grow the wine up here, they grow other things, so same shit.
mm.
But
No, but
anyways,
it's
man.
funny though. But no, before we go, but it's funny though that all these government dispensaries. I did a test. Right to like four of them. I grabbed the same strand
Mm,
from the same company
yeah.
grower. They're not the same.
I know they're not the same. It's like
I
wine.
think I got it with like take OG Kush. It was OG Kush. I went to like cover a few of the four of them and grabbed the same thing. Just to see.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro. It just shows
Yo,
you.
we'll link again, yo. I gotta go. do some duties, but yeah, it's easy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
come on here. It's easy to come on here. Trust me.
I know. I'm gonna do more of this.
All right, yo, we'll link up, yo. Bless.
All right, my dog. Bless.
All right.
Mm.